Okay, so this is the Sony, what is it? HDR, I don't know, I don't remember. Yeah, HDR-GW77V. I just got it today. I'm taking it out for a ride, testing it at night. It's about 10 o'clock at night. There's no stars in the sky. It's San Diego. But anyways, I used to have a Kodak ZX3. I loved it, but I needed something that worked late at night and could take a little bit better pictures and had a flash. So I looked at this and it seemed like the best winner. So anyways, I'm driving down the highway. This is just set in the standard 1080-60i setting. I think they call it, let's see here, the HQ setting. It's, I don't know, somewhere around 10 megabytes per second bit rate. It goes higher, but for what I'll be using for uploading to YouTube, doesn't really make sense to record much higher than that. But it does go up to like something like 29 megabytes per second, I think. That's a setting they call PS. And beyond that, they have 60 frames per second progressive instead of interlaced. The thing I like the most about this camera is the quality and the low light, but what I really don't like is that the only option for 60 frames per second progressive or 60p is at the highest setting. So if I want to film at a lower rate, or you know, even if I just wanted 30 frames per second with you know, something like 720, but that's not really an option. But nonetheless, when I take the video and I directly upload it from 1080-60i at 10 megabytes per second, YouTube is deinterlacing it for me. So thank you, YouTube. That saves me a nice hefty step in post-production. But I'm going to take this video and upload it for those of you who want to see it directly to what I call it, directly to YouTube. If I am going to go and try to get some shots of downtown at night from across the bay, from San Diego. I'm going to be shooting from Coronado back towards downtown, and if I do any editing to this, I'll just be combining them, but most likely I'll upload them as separate videos. That way people don't question the authenticity of it. So anyways, it does have a cool macro mode. It kicks in automatically. I'm using all the automatic settings too as well, so no tweaking with, like, I don't know, the aperture or any of that stuff. I don't even know if I can. Frankly, I just want something that works simple, and you know, this has a lot of controls, but frankly, I don't want to mess with that. I want to keep it simple. I want to be able to just pull it out when I'm hiking, camping, whatever, doing outdoor stuff. So I'll take a quick shot inside. Here's my dash. I don't know how long it'll take to kick out there. Worked rather quickly. And then over at the drive here, I'll try to, I don't know what the effects of this will be, but I'll try zooming in. Yeah, the focus is kind of delayed. But then again, it doesn't seem to be kicking in too quickly either. So it has this cool feature to, let me zoom back out. It has a pretty cool feature that if I just touch the subject, I'm going to touch the top right where the truck is, it'll automatically start tracking, and you probably can't see it. Obviously you can't, because it would be an annoying feature, but it starts focusing and tracking the subject that you touch on the touchscreen. Touchscreen controls on this took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes to kind of figure out, and after that it's real simple. So here we are, we're coming down a highway called the 163. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the tracking so maybe it'll focus on downtown. Here, and let me zoom out. Okay, here's all the way out in wide mode, or wide view, what's it called? Wide angle. Now we're approaching downtown. I'm going to point through my windows. Sorry, my windows aren't the cleanest, but, well, darn. Anyways, a whole bunch of trees and bridges just got in our way of seeing downtown. This is through a window with tint. Bear with me and we'll get somewhere else. Oh, here real quick. That's the moon up there, and that is an airplane. Just by the simple fact that I can see this on the viewfinder is pretty damn impressive. Again, let me zoom out, see if I can touch in the distance. So it's stuck in macro mode right now. That's the only thing I don't like about this, is it seems to get hung up a lot in macro mode, and that could be partially my fault. I'm not a real professional photographer. So my quick solution for this might be maybe I'll zoom in real far and maybe it'll catch on to something. So like the truck in front of us. And now maybe if I zoom out a bit, yeah, there we go. Okay, like I said, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how it gets locked in that macro mode. It's so simple. But then again, it always tends to be usually my fault. So far I love this. I've had it just for today. It comes with a 16 gigs, I think, of internal memory, which is pretty cool. In the standard 1080 60i mode, the HQ, was it? Yeah, HQ mode. It'll film close to like 3 hours worth of footage. In the best setting, highest, which is like 29 megabytes per second, which is pretty intensive for this small little thing. It'll get you about an hour's worth of footage. Pictures, I don't know what the exact amount of that is, but the picture mode's pretty cool. It's easy to switch over to, or I've noticed if I'm not recording, I can take some shots. I think if you're in the highest setting, you can also take some screen grabs or pictures, whichever, while it's recording. Okay, so here we are. We're getting ready to go over the infamous Coronado Bridge. So San Diego has a huge bay kind of stuck next to it, and there's this, most people call it an island, but it is connected at the south end, whatever. Place called Coronado. It's kind of got a beautiful old hotel called the Hotel Del over there. So now we're coming across the bridge. It's got that typical well-lit look. It is very yellow, so if the camera's showing it as yellow or white, it should look a little bit yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to point to the right, roll down my window so there's no tint. Okay, so I just tried to a little zoom. The stabilization on this thing's excellent. I was able to zoom in pretty close and see Hilton, as you could see. Sorry about the wind noise. Had to roll down the window. I got the, I don't know, 20% tint or something on my windows. So now we're coming closer to the island. That was me shooting back to downtown. I'm kind of messing with the zoom focus, or the zoom, to get a feel for this. But hey, these hotels, remember, I'm in a car doing like 65, 70 miles an hour, and I'm kind of trying to talk as I do this. So I don't always know what I'm pointing at. Yeah, the light on this, I actually can see more through the finder than I can looking out the front window. So it's pulling more light than my eyes seem to pull on their own. How it does it. Anyways, here, let me show you downtown again real quick, and then I'll kind of pick up when we get down there. Bear with me. Okay, so you're gonna have to bear with me again. Sorry again. A whole bunch of trees came between me. I know I'm kind of messing with the zoom here, but I hopefully give you kind of a feel for, you know, what it's all like. You know, like I said, I had this for a day. I'm kind of just like holding it loose-handed. I'm not really using anything to support myself while I film. So this should be shaking all over the place, and if it's somewhat steady at all, you should be really impressed right now, which I am. No, I'm not driving, by the way. I think that was obvious when I showed you the gauges from the side. So we're gonna drive through Coronado real quick. Should be another, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and we'll be to a nice area. I'll try to make this one long video. That way it's uncut, you can just fast forward. But it picks up and locks onto things fairly quickly. What else can I talk about? It comes with a battery you can remove. It did come in the box with a charger. But really all it is it's not an individual battery charger. It comes with a USB cable, and from that it has an adapter so you can plug it into the wall. I wish it came with, like, the iPhone comes with just a little small plug that you put the USB into. This is not like that. This is like the battery pack that comes with your laptop, how you have like 2 cables and a box in the middle. It came with that. I wasn't a huge fan of that, just because of space, and when you're traveling, you don't want to carry an extra cable and box around with you. You just want, you know, as little as possible. Okay, so in the far distance is downtown, but we got a distance to go. Bear with me a couple more minutes and we'll be there. What else can I talk about? I got mine in white, not a big deal. Comes in white, blue, and black. I went to the Sony store here in San Diego. They had it, a blue one. Let's go where we normally go. Well, actually, yeah, you can. Sorry, you could have parked here. I didn't realize this was the same spot connecting. Let us find a parking space real quick, and from there we'll just find something. So here, I'll try to tap on this little biker guy. So, subject. Oh, he went off my screen. I don't want to freak him out by tracing him either. Like, who's this creep in the little subcompact tapping on me? Okay. Alright, so now we're in this little, like, we're coming up to this little shopping center that has, you know, Cold Stone ice cream, Burger King, and some tourist stuff. Got a couple decent restaurants. I know you don't really care about this. Oh, let's get back on track with the camera. Got 17 times zoom. The first 10 are actual optical zoom, but then after that, I think it's digital after that. But I don't know. It could be some sensor technology or whatever. I don't know. But it's 10 times optical. After that, I don't really like to go past. Daytime shoots great. I shot when the sun was going down, and that turned out freaking great. Okay, so I don't want to make this any longer, so let's hop out of the car, run over there as quickly as we can, make this one long video. Oh yeah, you're gonna get him. You want to meet up over there then? Okay, cool. I'll take my phone with me. All right, so I'm gonna be this crazy guy walking through the parking lot right now, trying to film at the same time. So it's real kind of twilight here right now. I'm walking, not really paying too much attention to what I'm filming, so bear with me. Okay, so that was me just kind of zooming in and out of downtown. A little bit of the ships going in and out. You know, I'm being pretty rough with this thing right now. I'm not paying attention to how I hold it. I'm holding it with just one hand to kind of get the full effect of, you know, how good is this thing with controlling the stabilization. It's actually really impressive how calm it keeps everything. So this parking lot, as I said earlier, it's extremely yellow. But it's still pulling the white out of the few actual, I don't know if they're halogen or what, lights. Okay, so here comes the stroller, and there's the child inside. I'm walking at a pretty quick pace right now. Verify. Okay, I shot some in downtown. My battery's about to die. So my battery's about to die. So if I lose this, this is why. Anyways, I'm walking a quick pace, just holding it with one hand, and the results look pretty good. The lighting is excellent. I was out here with a digital camera that's about 6 years old, and when I tried to take a picture, I had to wait for about a minute for it to process and pull the light. Everything else, I'm putting this right out, and it's sucking up all that light and showing it right on the viewfinder. So. Okay, so I'll end it up here with this, because my battery's about to die. It's blinking at me. Okay.